Well, it is going to be a cold week all week long with temperatures well below normal, sub-zero nights, and a couple chances at some light snow. So cold, high pressure trying to nudge its way in here from Montana into the Dakotas. And on the leading edge of this first round of cold, we've got a swath of snow developing across Nebraska into Iowa and really skirting far southern Minnesota. Temperatures today on the chilly side of normal by about 10 degrees below normal, just mid-teens here in southern Minnesota. Single digits north and probably staying sub-zero just in the northwest corner of the state. These readings, as mentioned, are below normal by anywhere from 10 to 15, even 20 degrees below the average. Normal high now in the Twin Cities is in the upper 20s. So we're going to be below that all week long, it looks like. Cold weather advisories across central and northern Minnesota, and winter weather advisory for the southwest 3 counties of the state here, Rock, Nobles, Jackson counties. Winter weather advisory for a little bit of snow that we're going to see today, already starting to develop there in the southwest part of the state and going through the afternoon. And then this will track really kind of right along I-90. Might see a few light snow showers or flurries working the Twin Cities by the evening, but I don't think we're going to see much of anything out of that. But a couple of inches of snow for places like Laverne, Worthington, Jackson, and then tapering off a bit, probably under an inch along the rest of I-90 towards Rochester. So not a huge snowfall, but something for southwestern Minnesota, which has been largely missed by most snowfalls. But we're going to see successive waves of cold air behind these fairly minor systems kind of keep the cold entrenched across the north central U.S. and push the big storm tracks further south. So we're just going to look at some light snows. We'll be on the northern edge of some of these systems. But overall through the week, temperature anomalies running below normal here across Minnesota into western Canada and the Pacific Northwest. Big blue blob there. Overnight tonight, close to 10 below, even in the Twin Cities. I think 8, 9 below. Outside of the metro, teens below zero, and even 20s below zero overnight tonight in northern and northwestern Minnesota. That means wind chills will be brutal overnight. Early tomorrow morning, wind chills near 20 below in the Twin Cities, but could be close to 40 below in northwestern Minnesota. So pretty brutal cold, barely getting above zero tomorrow, even in the Twin Cities. And this grayish green area, that's all areas that will probably stay below zero for highs even on Tuesday afternoon. And then we're looking at another light snow event, again, mostly to our south, but we'll be on the northern edge in the Twin Cities. I think southeastern Minnesota, best poised to see some snowfall accumulation out of that, of anything worth mentioning. Maybe 1 to 3 inches for places like Rochester into the southeast corner of the state. And then in the Twin Cities, maybe we get a coating to up to an inch. We'll watch. Typically, these things have a pretty sharp north cutoff, so I'm not quite buying that just yet in the models, but we'll see. And then a potentially more significant system Friday into Saturday, but again, because of where the cold and the warm air is going to be placed, this probably is going to be a track of heavier snow to our south. Iowa looking poised to be seeing some pretty decent snow, but we might see some again on the northern periphery here in the Twin Cities, but all of these will be mainly things that affect southern Minnesota until that Friday, Saturday system could see a northern chunk of snow in the northern part of the state too. But 14 for high today, evening flurries down to 9 below tonight, just 3 for the high tomorrow. Comes with sunshine though. And then Wednesday, light snow develops with, again, the Twin Cities really on the northern edge of that. Back into the sun, still cold Thursday, kind of a reinforcing shot of cold. And then we'll keep our eye on that Friday, Saturday potential snowfall. We finally got some snow here Saturday, so we'll see if we can keep up that trend.